28 years ago, Britain fell. A virus, simple in biology, unstoppable in fury, turned the infected into raging monsters. It was called the Rage virus. Millions died, cities burned, borders were sealed, and the world moved on. Or so it thought. Now, nearly 3 decades later, the world has rebuilt. New governments, new cities, a global belief that the virus was extinct. But deep in the quarantined zones of Scotland, something survived. It begins with a research mission. Dr. Eliza Rhodes, a virologist working for the European Health Coalition, leads a small team to Edinburgh. Their goal? Collect soil and blood samples to confirm the virus is truly gone. At first, the city looks abandoned, just ghosts of the past, rusted cars, tattered flags, bones picked clean by time. But on the second day, they discover a survivor. A gaunt, elderly man named Douglas. He's hiding in an underground shelter, and Douglas isn't infected. Yet his blood carries dormant traces of rage, a mutated strain lying silent but alive. Rhodes panics. This strain could reignite the apocalypse. But before she can extract Douglas for quarantine, he dies. A wound he's been hiding bursts open, spraying blood onto a crew member's face. Within seconds, the man convulses, eyes blood red, veins black as ink. He attacks the team, spreading the virus anew. Rhodes barely escapes. She radios HQ, but politics and fear delay the response. European leaders argue whether to bomb Scotland or attempt containment. Meanwhile, the infection grows. We cut to London, a shining metropolis reborn after decades of quarantine. People are living normal lives, kids laughing, business booming, until the first infected breaches the border. One man, stumbling through a checkpoint, blood dripping from his mouth. Within hours, chaos engulfs train stations, airports, and markets. Panic reignites. Rhodes races to London to find her estranged brother, Marcus, a former soldier, now working as security for the Prime Minister. Marcus has nightmares from the first outbreak. He's never forgotten the screams. At first, he refuses to help Rhodes, but when he sees the infected pouring into the city, he changes his mind. Together, Rhodes and Marcus devise a plan. Extract critical survivors to an offshore safe zone near the Isle of Man and deliver Rhodes' blood samples that might hold a cure. Their journey is hellish. They drive through firebombed streets, hide in underground tunnels crawling with the infected. They witness the military shooting civilians in desperation to halt them, determined to protect his sister until the end. In the film's climax, Rhodes and Marcus reach the extraction point. Helicopters hover over burning rooftops. The infected close in. Rhodes realizes Marcus is infected. He begs her to leave him, but she refuses. As soldiers pull Rhodes onto the chopper, Marcus stays behind, holding off the infected with a rifle until he's overtaken. Rhodes screams his name as the helicopter lifts away. From the air, she sees London burning again. In the final scenes, Rhodes arrives at the Isle of Man, exhausted, carrying the blood samples and the hope of a cure. But as she stands looking across the sea, the camera pans over dozens of boats approaching the island, packed with refugees, some coughing, some trembling. And we hear the echoes of rage-filled screams drifting over the waves. The virus is not finished, and humanity's survival is once again uncertain. This is the story of 28 years later. A story of hope, terror, and how the past never truly stays buried